Hello everyone, MrFoggia back here with a brand new episode of FIFA Mobile. We'll be talking about today's episode as it's the final day of Lunar New Year event. Now, New Year event has been an interesting event for people, depending on what you got and how you done with it. For me, I've done really well. I've packed a lot. What I mean is, I got lucky with the player pools and stuff like that. I've played all of them. I've played them all smart. I haven't done anything over the top. I haven't done anything underneath my requirement. I haven't forced myself to do stuff which I didn't want to do. I haven't done nothing like that. I have got to spend 50 lucky coins as it stands. I'll show you right now. I do currently have, sorry about the noise, here 105. But you've got obviously the 5 from February, from the February daily reward event, and twice I got 50. Players, I've got 5 in total. I've got Ashley Blaga, I've got Philippe, I've got Salik, I've got Lindelof, and I've got Tolisso. And the event itself wasn't actually that bad for myself. I haven't actually done anything amazing. If you don't believe me on the 5 players, I'll show you right now. If you can see, Tolisso and Lindelof are both 85, 83 Ashley Blaga, 83 Philippe, and 82 Philippe. And tonight's one, first one is Thiago Motta. I've already done that all set up for tonight. I will be getting Romagnoli, and I'll be claiming all the coins. Now, I told you that was my plan all along. I'll be doing it off camera. Obviously, you're probably going to wonder why have I done Romagnoli. Also, in this video, I just thought I'd make you aware, 31-year-old Davide Astori has passed away today. Condolences with his family. A great footballer, excellent centre back for Fiorentina, Crotone, and AC Milan youth. It's a shame that he died at such a young age. As I said, all condolences with his family and close friends. A lot of football matches were cancelled, included the match which I was gonna plan to see live, but change of plans happened. Was the San Siro Derby. Obviously, I wasn't actually doing it, or else it would have affected my YouTube videos as well. But actually, it's another reason why I had to change my plans. But in a way, I'm glad because I can finalise the Lunar New Year event for the San, rather than not, because I would have missed this whole event, to be honest. And I would have had to finish it a couple of days ago. I'm glad that I didn't go to the game in the end, not because it was cancelled. Also, if you keep an eye on news, Arsenal lost to Brighton 2-1. Murray and Dunk scored for Brighton before Aubameyang pulled one back. But Arsenal again, 4 losses in a row. Terrible, and I mean a terrible week. Literally their last 7 days, from losing a cup, losing a Premier League, top 4 pretty much title race. I only think it's Europa League. It's going to be tough on them. Anyway, about the celebration event, as I said, my plan all along was to go and play it as much as I can to get the player which I want, and then after I get the player which I want, it's go and buy the 7.5 million coins as I think it's worth more in value. However, I might have to change my plan. And you're going to wonder why. The value of players are higher than what I thought it would be. And the reason why I say that, like, the value of a player like Romagnoli, who's an 89, won't be as high as what I thought it would be originally. Rather, you'd be better off getting a 90 rated and selling them on the market to buy Romagnoli. But I don't know. I'm in debate. I think I am going to stick with my original plan, Romagnoli plus the 7.5 million coins. The reason why I say that is because Romagnoli has been good. Also, you're wondering why I've gone up from 13 to 14 million. 2 reasons. Victor Lindelof and Ashley Blaga dupes, sold them on the market as we speak. Yes, it's easy cash. Plus, I also got lucky with the 250 coins and the 88 and all that. So that's where I am on here. Besides that, there's actually nothing to show you content-wise. As you're aware, I'm not going to do this live. As I said, it's just the way how I do events. I finish the event and then I give you the update. It's not because I like doing it hidden off camera. It's because I think, for me, I'm going to be playing all 3 events before I do it. So tomorrow, Monday, around 6 o'clock, I'll be finalising everything. I won't be doing it on camera, will I? Because it doesn't make sense. The event would have finished by the time I upload the video, because I'll be doing Monday's episode, which is obviously Domination. Tuesday, Team Hero. Wednesday's Team of the Week and Player of the Month. Thursday is matchups. Friday, question mark. Saturday, Legends Refresh. Sunday, question mark. Now, I want you guys' honest opinion. I was going to do a thing on today's episode of top 5 features which I hate in FIFA. So I'm going to go through them real quick. As I said, I will do it. Okay, so number 1. This new update is terrible for League. For example, I'll show you live on camera. The functions in the League are very slow. So as you can tell, it's not loading quick enough, everything like that. It takes longer to do it for some reason. So that's one thing. That was number 5 on my list. Even small things like chat and stuff have been slow. I don't know why it takes a bit loading, a bit more things. Number 4 is the thing I've always said before. Position modifiers. Always wanted it. Everything like that. Number 3. Now this is an interesting one, number 3. Because I'm waiting for it to happen. And that's updates on transferred players. Because, as I said, in-game, like, people still at the old club. Like, for example, if you play things like... Let me give a good example. Atletico Madrid, right? Are they a good example of Atletico Madrid? Yeah. Carrasco and Gaetan left. Actually, no, they're not, because they're not actually even in the team. Let me give another example. Let me think. I'm a bit on the spot here. Give me a second. Ooh, I'm trying to think of a good one. Basically, players need to be in their regular team. Atletico Bilbao, that's the one I was thinking of. Laporte is still at Atletico Bilbao. That needs to change as of now. He's left the club. He's at Man City. I mean, I don't want to make Man City stronger, but I'd rather have the game fully updated and players like that more achievable. I would like to see some changes. Like, my number 2 is the changes in events. So, for example, like Team Heroes, I would have liked to see the new teams take up the old ones. Like, for example, things like Arsenal would have been an interesting choice now. With their transfers into Milan would have been an interesting choice to go on with. Roma would have been an interesting choice. Just mix it up a little bit. I know you got Man United, Chelsea, Spurs, and Liverpool. Where's Man City? They would have been perfect. You got options available. Barcelona instead of Real Madrid. Mix up the event. That includes things like scouting. I would have loved different refresh players. That includes domination. Can't be swapped as a team. Like, for example, one week you have Atletico Madrid, the next week you have AS Monaco, the next week you have AS Roma. Like, 3 teams always swapping over. That would have been more interesting. Anyway, number 1 is the matchmaking. Now, I haven't really been affected by this, but for example, they said they're going to fix their server with matchmaking, right? Have a look at your league, right? Have a look. If you got given a fair match today, fair play. I ain't played it. I had my this was the number 1 thing which I said before. There was a couple of other things like versus and tech and all that, but I'm not going to go into it because I haven't actually played it. This is our league, right? You can see by the size, 93s, 94s, 95s. We came up against 100+ squad, near enough everyone. No offense. We weren't going to play them. And as you can tell, 45 minutes remaining. I haven't played my turns. A couple of people haven't played their turns. We lost this game by over 600 goals, and that's only because one player of theirs hasn't played their turns. But all of ours, like 48 of us, so only 12 out of the 30 played. And the 16 which didn't, I feel fair play. Even though we're going to be like, oh, you didn't play the games, why didn't you play the games? Sort of thing. You got to take a risk because matchmaking's unfair. Like, if it was a fair matchup, I would not have said nothing. But because the matchup was so bad and so unfair, can you blame anyone for not playing? This affected our first game. Yeah, we won, but the matchmaking was unfair on the opponent's team. What I would recommend is people changing what they used to do is to hack. They used to swap their players for bronzes, and then once they found a match, they went to their best team like that. So you'll come up against like people like level 10s and stuff like that. They have to fix that. I know that's still in the game. The mate is in a league which done it exploits. But anyway, for this episode, that is it. I went through my top 5. I went through the Lunar New Year event. Went through a bit of real life football with you guys. Anyway, if you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Comment section down below. I also uploaded new style soccer yesterday. If you didn't see the video, feel free to watch it. Also, I am currently in the middle of something which might affect my channel. It's not going to be a full-time thing if it does, but it will be temporary, and it might mean that I have to stop and come back to the channel again, like how I did a couple of months ago. I'll let you guys know if it does go ahead or not. But as it stands for now, I'm still going to be recording and uploading until I get further notice on the matter. And last but not least, adios.